Pardon me. This is Ocotillo. O-C-C-O-T-I-L-L-O. But it's Ocotillo. Is the proper pronunciation, I think. We're about to come into the mountains here. We got 101 miles to go to our destination. A little bit on the north side of San Diego. Escondido, somewhere up like that type of area. It is 8:45, roughly in the morning. We've been up since 4 a.m. Well, 3:45 we got up, we woke up. Really got the day started around 4. Topped up our fuel. We left about 4:15. We made one stop in Gila Bend. Got some ice for our drink for the day. It was already 82 degrees by that time. I said 8:48, 8:45 in the morning. It's now 90 degrees here. Now I would have done this as a Facebook Live. But going into these mountains right here, I seriously doubt I'm going to have any kind of signal to do that. So we're going to do a recording. On the north side of San Diego to make our delivery of a Caterpillar 305 E2 mini excavator and a small, like 12-inch bucket. And I think the bucket that's on the excavator rides like 20 inches, something like that. It's been a little while since I've been in this area. I mean, many months. I would come down to the San Diego area very often. You know, Central California, Northern California. You know, Central California is the primary place I normally go to. We've already been at sea level. Just a little ways back behind us. Now we're going to climb in through the mountains here. We're going to get really close to the Mexican border, which is right off to our left here, to our south. As we go through the mountains here, we're going to get, I think we're about 6 or 7 miles away. Probably more like 7 at the moment, away from the Mexican border. We're going to get within half a mile. Probably around just half a mile away from the border. Like I said, we got up again this morning for a 4 a.m. start, which is 3 days in a row. How to do that? To get out here, get past curfew locations, Fort Worth, Tarrant County, through a curfew area in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And this morning, the only reason we're getting up this early is because our pickup location for our next load up in Long Beach, California, it's kind of we have to get there as fast as possible to get this loaded. Not exactly ideal. I mean, I was hoping that today, get up more than normal time, like 6 o'clock, get the day going, get up here, make my delivery. But this load, apparently they're hopping, all excited. They're all up in arms. We got to get it. We got to get it. We got to get it out of here. Blah blah blah. Pardon me. So, yesterday when I talked to my manager, I said this is what I can do. I can get up at 4 a.m. again, get my delivery done before noon, and I can get up there around 1 o'clock-ish. Get that. I'm picking up a John Deere 624K high wheel loader. We're taking that. We're going to be taking that up to Elko, Nevada. Now, I should be able to get this piece legal. Take the bucket off, put that on the front. Nope. Put the wheel loader on. It should be 8'6" wide, so I shouldn't have any problem with that. I might be 2 inches over legal, but take a little bit of air out of the tires. I should be able to get that reduced a little bit. Couple set of chains. We'll put 6 chains on it. 2 crossing the front at the axles, 2 crossing at the rear at the axles, 1 on the bucket attachment, and 1 at the pin attachment in the rear. And then of course we're going to throw like 3 straps, 4 straps for the bucket up on the top deck, so we should be a-okay with that. Now hopefully it doesn't take too long to get unloaded. Hopefully the 2 hours between San Diego and Long Beach, hopefully that 2-hour drive has no real traffic or road construction or slowdowns or detours as I drive up there empty. I've already called the shipper to make sure that they know I'm coming, approximately what time I'm going to be there. So I'm going to pull in, get right over to the dock, pump it, check in, get that piece of equipment on the truck ASAP. All right, we're back up to 1,000 feet already. Let's get away from this guy here on the shoulder. Kind of like Texas Canyon, kind of like the climb there on the east side of Butte, Montana. Big old piles of rocks. We're down in 16th or 17th, I mean. Get up through the mountains here as we turn southbound. And you can see ahead of us, we're still going up. Like I said, we're taking this wheel loader from Long Beach. We got to go through LA over to I-15. Take that north a little bit. We're going to get up to what is that? US 395, I believe. We'll take that north. Where I'm going to try to make it to Boron, B-O-R-O-N. Boron. There's a pilot flying J there. We should be able to get there around 4:30 tonight. So we'll stop there for the remainder of today. The way that I am planning to go, straight up US 395, up into Nevada, back roaded all the way up to Battle Mountain, Nevada. There's a truck stop there. I believe it's a pilot flying J. We'll stop there for Saturday night, all day Sunday. And that's only about an hour, about 75, 76 miles away from Elko, which will make our delivery Monday morning. So that load and this load in 1 week, in basically 1 week's time, was just about a little over 3,000 miles. Not too bad. Because of my week off this past week, we only did about 2,300, 2,400 miles for that paycheck, which sucks. We only earned about half of what we should have. It really, really sucked. So Temecula to our stop, where was our stop? In Texas. And then from southern Texas all the way back to Georgia, near Cartersville. And then I was off Tuesday until Monday this week. So not exactly laying down the miles as I would have liked.
Right curve ahead.
So we have a little bit less of a paycheck than I wanted, which sucks. But we made arrangements to compensate for that, so we're not going to worry too much about it. Elevation, 2,000 feet. Mountain Springs Road, exit 80. And we're turning a little bit more westward at the moment. But we're going to turn back south again, get closer to the Mexican border. And you see up in front of us, we're still climbing. Where that Love's truck is going, but I must be the other side. He must be heading to Yuma, or to that place a little bit north of El Centro, starting with a B. I forget the name of it. Climb. Looks like we've got a Heartland Express guy in front of us, and there's a don't know what that guy up, in front of him is, but we should be passing both of them, I think. San Diego County, here we are. And I think we'll come into a different county and then back into San Diego County in a little bit. Yellow sport utility vehicle coming up behind us, so we're going to pass this guy so we don't get slowed down any more than we have to. Alright, Heartland Express. And a yellow Jeep. Down his way so he can get by. Plenty of room for the guy in that Heartland. There we go. But don't dilly-dally. Get around me. All right. Turn a little bit more to the south here. Almost facing southeast a little bit. Imperial County. We're just about 44, 45 miles an hour going uphill. Like I said, this little excavator and bucket doesn't weigh a whole heck of a lot, so we are really about 38,000 pounds roughly. In Copa. We've got two cars coming up behind us, but we're going to pass this guy here. DC Transport. Let's get over. We have enough room. Get over out the way. Let these other four-wheelers by. Desert View Tower. Elevation 3,000 feet. Back down into 17th gear. Turn the flashers off, I think. Back up to 55 miles an hour. Pardon me. Pardon me. Safety awareness zone. Drive safety. Oh, but all the rest of the time I should. Back into San Diego County. Trucks, 3 axles or more, 55 miles per hour maximum. Why? I always have to ask my question, why? It doesn't render any benefit that I can discern. Alright, so we got a couple ups and downs here. Drop like 500 feet in elevation. Then back up, then back down, then back up a couple times. We'll pass the Golden Acorn, which will be on the south side off to our left, which I really do not like that place, so we're not going to stop there. Basically, it has to be really has to be an emergency for me to stop at that place. I really do detest that particular, that's one of the places I really hate going to. Turn our fan back off, we can put it back on automatic. Hot Springs, 1 mile. We've lost a little bit of temperature. It's back down to 79, which is nice. It's supposed to be in the 70s here in around the San Diego area, so let's hope that continues. Wish I had a little bit more time and a known place to get out of California today, but I mean, I could have got to Gila Bend last night, but I was just, I was up at 2 a.m. yesterday. I drove 500 miles, I did my delivery, and after a day prior to that, driving over 600 miles, 2 days in a row, getting up early, and 4 a.m., whatnot. Yeah, I just was not in the mood to try to get, another 70 miles closer would have been nice, but it just wasn't worth it safety-wise, so I didn't. We are 80 miles away now from our delivery. So about an hour and a half, roughly. It is 9:11 in the morning, 9:10 in the morning. So an hour and a half, we'll get there about 10:40. Hopefully we get there at 10:30. That'd be perfect. I mean, if I get there at 10:30, get everything stripped off, get everything ready to rock and roll, we can get this off in less than an hour. If I can get it off in half an hour, even better. I can leave there at 11 o'clock. I can get up to my delivery at 1 o'clock, or my next shipper at 1 o'clock, hopefully. I can get that loaded and secured and paperwork done. Pardon me. By 2 o'clock. Then getting up to Boron, I gotta go through Los Angeles. Probably won't get up till about 4:30, but if I can do that, I think I should have no problem getting a parking spot there. Unless there's a place, some kind of mom and pop a little bit further up the road. I have to do that. I'll have to see what the computer, the GPS says is possible. I would prefer stopping at the Pilot Flying J there in Boron, so I had a free shower. Once again, I just didn't have the energy yesterday to do laundry, which I'm trying to do for 2 or 3 days, but just every day has been kicking my butt for energy-wise. So, that's just not exactly the way I wanted to come out to California again, but it is a California load, so things are going to be a lot more difficult. Something always has to happen. So this trip, it's being made necessary to be getting up at 2 and 3 in the morning. Well, like I said, this week, Monday to Monday, we're going to put 3,000 miles on the truck. So, not exactly too dang bad. That's not too shabby. Now we can make next week, after my delivery, we can do another 3,000 miles next week with less getting up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. I'll be happy with that. If I can post 6,000 miles for this next paycheck, I'll be a little bit happy. I believe after this next major rise, we will see the Golden Acorn Casino. Like I said, the 4 or 5 times I've stopped there, they've been nothing but rude, insulting, it's dirty, they don't provide any kind of customer service, and it's got bad attitudes, you know. The other thing about it, it's got free parking. That's the only thing notable about it, but I'd rather go to a rest area with no services in that place. Without question. A prime rib special, $7.77. I wouldn't trust them to make a hot dog, much less prime rib. Just not appealing of a location. We're just rolling along at a nice steady pace. I said we'll get this thing delivered. Up to Los Angeles, like I said, Long Beach. Pick up this wheel loader, which is around 35,000 pounds, with its bucket. We'll like to get up to Battle Mountain out in Nevada tomorrow afternoon, which is about a 400 and, you know, taking the back roads, California, Nevada, you know, staying east of Tahoe, Reno. Said we'll come up from the south into Battle Mountain, get to the truck stop there. It's about 480, 490 miles. So not entirely a super long day, but it is it is a U.S. highway, county highway, state highway. So it's not exactly going to be as high speed as I would like. But I think we'll have a fairly easy day once I get out of California. You know, a little bit southeast of Tahoe. So I think we got some mountains to go through. I've never been in that particular area before, so it's going to be new roads for me. A location I've never been through or to, which will be a nice treat, definitely, but so at least we'll have some scenery. That'll be nice. Indian Reservation. Elevation 4,000 feet. I think we top out on this stretch of road at 4,700. I think. I'm trying to remember back. I think the pass that reaches 4,700 is like, starts with a T. Tecate, I think is what the pass is called, or the summit is called. Tecate, I think. Or Tecate, something like that. Divine 4140. Okay. Well, I remember the name of it, but I guess I was a little off. 4140. I think maybe it's the next one that's higher. But up here on the left, you see the golden acorn right there. Ugh, no thanks. Not my speed. That BMW doesn't come with turn signals, idiot. Ah, pardon me. I said this is on my list of places to never stop again. tonight than going to that place. And that's how bad they, how bad a service and attitude they have. Summit, 4181. For some reason I got 4,700 in my head for the elevation. Maybe I'm wrong with that. You know, like I said, I don't come down this road a lot. I think I've been up and down 5 times. Either 4 or 5 times. I've been up and down this stretch, so my knowledge and memory of it is not as some other places will be. Got down to 4,000. It says 6% grade, which is really nothing. I got my compression brake on level 3. We are not in cruise control, so all I'm going to do is let off the fuel pedal. And the engine will do its thing to bring our speed down. Quick tap of the brake lets it roll on a little bit, pick up that speed again, so we're doing just fine. Well in control. Like I said, we got a little over an hour, just a little over an hour to our delivery. So we are good. We are good.